Honourable MC, Honourable Minister Jones, Registrar of the Digital School, from the Secretary, Mr. Anselm Hennis, Half and Rollins, distinguished honorees, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a pleasure to be here and a privilege. My first question is education necessary? Education is taking place in community to its earliest times, as each generation passes on cultural and social values, traditions, morality, religion, knowledge and skills to the next generation. As Caribbean people well versed in speaking the culture and values of the Empire, you might find the immortal words of the band Pink Floyd somewhat disagreeable. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave the kids alone. Teacher, leave the kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. But this has not been the mantra of the CXC. As with all successful institutions, CXC began as a radical idea germinated in the mind of a Caribbean leader of extraordinary vision. Dr. Eric Williams suggested the idea as long ago as 1946, stating that overseas examining bodies and their examinations should be replaced by a Caribbean examining authority offering examinations which took account of Caribbean circumstances. This perspective was entirely consistent with the character and vision of this historian who redefined the study of Caribbean history and whose boldness and unconventional actions propelled into the leadership of Trinidad and Tobago. While the birth of the most outstanding human who has ever lived was presaged by unusual events, a star from the east blazed across the sky. 3 wise men journeyed from afar bearing gifts. So too was the birth of the CXC. It was the year 1979. And a number of unusual events occurred in the Caribbean. On March 13th, Sir Eric Gary of Grenada was overthrown in a coup. A month later, the Soufriere volcano erupted in St. Vincent. These occurrences portended the birth pangs of the CXC. Being about to write CXC exams myself, as a member of the first cohort of candidates, the unease and uncertainty surrounding these events was still not enough to explain our concern. Our futures were at stake. Would we be excluded from the leading institution of higher learning because we had only achieved Caribbean level qualifications? It was truly a state of crisis of confidence for many of us. And I distinctly recall that several of my friends and I resolved this challenge by doing the subjects we scheduled at CXC as another British examination board earlier that year. As such, we obtained over nearly a dozen subjects by the time we completed fifth form. It was therefore no wonder that the first registrar, Will Professionals, whose faces is present, made his first order of business building confidence both externally and internally. The neophyte organization faced many hiccups, but ultimately there was success. First Caribbean secondary school students wrote an examination in May-June of 1979 prepared by Caribbean people, for Caribbean people, and marked and graded by Caribbean people. A resounding and outstanding paradigm shift and success.